Okay. One last time, I'm gonna make this quick. Let's talk about binds really quick. There's 3 binds that I want to point out. One would be having a button set to 2+4. Now, I'm on PlayStation 4 controller. If you're on Fight Stick, Hitbox, or keyboard, I don't know how much of this carries over to you. I don't know if there's like extra buttons that you guys have that you can set certain things like this to. But anyways, on pad at least you could do this. I would recommend having a 2+4 button. I don't have it set because I feel like it's easy enough for me to hit. I know I probably should have one because let me just show you. It's really good for hitting, helping you hit the blue spark ISW. Also for combos like that, that's a very basic combo. You can do way better than that, but what happens to me a lot is, oh wow, I even just did it right there. I get a lot of that. I get a lot of forward 4s where it should have been a rolling power bomb or running power bomb instead. So yeah, having a 2+4 button would help a lot. Next thing I recommend is don't have a rage art button. Back in Tekken 7, it was really nice to have a rage art button because if you tried to manually input your rage art, every character had a different input for their rage arts. But in Tekken 8, they've changed it. So now if you try to manually input characters' rage arts in Tekken 8, it's always just down forward 1+2. So I would say don't have a rage art button. Have a 1+2 button instead. It's much more useful. You're going to get a lot more value out of it than having just a rage art button that can only do one thing. Now, for me, I have left kick, right kick. I have 1+4 and 2+3. These two here are just really awkward for me to hit on pad. I guess I justified when I set this up that for these throws, I could just lay my thumb down across the buttons and hit them, you know, fairly consistent enough. But these ones, the only way I could picture myself hitting either of these is with claw grip. But yeah. The most important one though, the reason why we're here today to talk about this is key charge. Putting key charge on L3. Or anywhere, just have a key charge button. Reason why, let me just show you. Look at the command history on the left side of the screen. I'm just pressing L3. $116 damage just from this. It's absurd. It's not the only one either. You can also do it from here. And from reverse arm slam. Now, real quick, they did make it a lot easier to get the reverse arm slam, and a few of King's chain throws too. You can now just mash one. Let me show you the difference though. I'm sure you already noticed it. When I was mashing key charge, I was getting the blue sparks. Now, if I mash one, this is gonna do 60 damage. The reason why is because the game is registering that I'm inputting it the old way. The game doesn't know I'm just mashing key charge. It's saying, oh wow, look at you go. He knows how to do it the old school way. He's not just mashing one. Let's reward him. Let's give him 26 more damage because he's inputting it the old school way. But I'm not. I don't even know how to do that chain throw. I'm just mashing key charge. Couldn't think of what it was called for a second. Almost said key smash. Thinking about this new heat system. But yeah, so key charge, pretty ridiculous. Let me just show you this one more time. Again, look at the command history on the left side of the screen. It's 116 damage for pressing one button. I could check Twitter. Like I have my right hand off the controller right now. I could take a sip of my water. I could text my mom, ask how her day's going. Take you know, take a sip of my coffee, do whatever. But you can also use this in his other chain throws as well. We're gonna talk about that. So there's one more tech I want to show you. This actual tech. It's not complicated at all. It takes like 2 minutes to figure it out. You can do this on any like input method, like if you're on fight stick or anything like that. For gamepad, it's really easy. I lay my thumb down across triangle, square, and X. So if you look at my command history, if you do it right, it looks like that. So it looks like I pressed 2, and then I pressed 1 plus 2, and then I pressed 1 plus 1 plus. My god, I pressed 1 plus 2 plus 3. But all I'm doing is I'm just not letting go of any of those buttons. So I pressed triangle, held it, pressed square and held it, and then pressed X, and I'm holding all 3 of those buttons. I don't let go of them. And the way that I'm doing this on controller is I'm just grabbing my triangle button and just laying my thumb straight down flat, making sure that I don't press circle. So why do you do this? You do this for this input. That's how you get to that position. And then once you're here, you can spam key charge and get this. That's the mix-up to rolling death cradle. So if I know they're gonna break my rolling death cradle, I can do this, and then break their neck. 65 damage, not bad. This whole thing here, looking at my command history, that whole 1 plus 2 plus 3 thing, we're just gonna call that the thumb tech for now. Okay, so let's say I want to do the rolling death cradle. What's the input for that? Well, you have to know the grab. You do your thumb tech, and then very, very difficult. Listen up, guys. You press 1, 3, and then key charge. Watch. Very difficult. Very high execution stuff, guys. Not just anyone can do this. Trust me. It's very difficult. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. Let's talk about Kingsbridge. Actually, one more thing. If you do the thumb tech and they break out of this part here, first of all, just probably don't go for that grab anymore. But you can just mash key charge there, and you'll get the triple arm break for 50 damage. Now let's talk about Kingsbridge. So Kingsbridge, the only input that you need to know is 1 plus 2, 1, 3, 1 plus 2 again. And doing that will get you into this leg lock. Now, they can break the leg lock, they cannot break Kingsbridge. So if you see that you got the leg lock on them, Kingsbridge is guaranteed. What's the input for it? Well, I'll give you a hint. Kingsbridge is the only continuation of that leg lock. So once you get them into the leg lock, the only thing that King can do after that, besides just let them go, is Kingsbridge. So we do this, we get the leg lock, and then you just smash key charge. So much skill. It's honestly just a skill issue. Now, if they show you that they can break the leg lock, then don't go for Kingsbridge anymore. You have 2 other options. You can be lazy and match key charge, and you'll get STF. Or if you remember, you can do the thumb tech from earlier, and you'll get the sharpshooter instead. It's 5 extra damage. I would recommend going for that. For me personally, the way I play King, I do a lot of the sharpshooter. So I do this. I do a lot of this like neck break thing. It's 65 damage, and I think 55 for the other one, the sharpshooter. But you can, like, if you're going against good players, they're gonna know about Kingsbridge and RDC. They're scared of that stuff. They're not gonna let you just hit that on them. But like I said, make them show you that first. Don't just assume that they're automatically gonna break it. Because if you can hit RDC on them, or if you can hit Kingsbridge on them, obviously that's where your damage is. But yeah, that's how you can abuse key charge on King. So that was the main point of the video. You can click off now. Only other thing I want to talk about is just heat system. Now, if you guys want me to make a full video on this, I can. Leave it in the comments below. Also, I just want to take this time to just go ahead and apologize. I'm sorry for the low quality of this video. If you guys know of a good free video editing software that would work really well, like performs decently on a mid-range computer, please let me know. I tried DaVinci Resolve and I get like 1 frame per 5 seconds, but I would love to make better content in the future. Also, I apologize, my Discord's going off right now. Jeez. But let's talk about heat really quick. If you go to your move list and you go to this All Techniques tab, all the way at the top of the screen here, this is one of the most important screens in Tekken 8. If you're a beginner to Tekken 8, or if you're like a returning OG player and you're wanting to know what the heat system is and how does it affect your character, this screen right here will tell you pretty much everything you need to know. Now, oh my dear God. Hopefully that stops. I'm sorry, guys. These top 3 parts here applies to every character in the game. So all moves will deal chip damage on block. Now, some characters like Elisa with her chainsaw stance, her chainsaws already deal chip damage in Tekken 8 now. So if she's in heat, her chainsaws actually just deal more chip damage on block. Really impressive. Leroy too, with his chain punches, deals more chip damage on block. Every character in the game can do a heat dash. So if you're a combo enthusiast and you're really savvy with your character, you could do some things like this. Oh, well, I messed up. But you get the idea. It's basically a second screw attack. So instead of just having 1 screw attack, you can extend the combo another time and get huge damage if you're skilled enough to do so. I'm not. So I usually don't. But yeah, if you're someone who's good at the game, then you can go for crazy, insane combos. I've already seen it. Like just really cool combos that do a ton of damage by doing the heat dash. Or you could do your heat smash. Oh, I messed it up. But yeah, you can do your heat smash instead and just cash out that way. Doing either of these 2 things will spend your heat. That'll be it for you. You don't get any more heat that round. You get more next round, but that will completely spend your heat bar if you either do the heat dash or the heat smash. Bars. Now, I said this list is very important, so everything that I just went over is general. You see here in the parentheses it says general. These are the 3 things that I just went over: the chip damage on block, the heat dash, and the heat smash. Okay, every character has that. Here where it says unique in the brackets or parentheses, not quite sure what these are, pretty sure it's parentheses, just a different font, but anyways, these here where it says unique is something that's unique to your character. This is something that not a lot of people have talked about. Every character in the game does different things in heat. So let's say that you're coming to Tekken 8 from older games and you're a Lily main. You want to know, what does Lily do? Like what cool stuff does Lily do while she's in heat? Well, come to this menu and it'll show you. If you guys want me to do a video breakdown on every character and what they gain, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to do that video for you. And we'll go over every heat smash in the game too. I'll tell you who does the least damage. It's Lee, by the way. Lee's heat smash does 37 damage, and it's kind of sad. King's heat smash does 64 damage. Get floor breaks. You saw me do it a minute ago. I was trying to play it off and be cool, but let me show you. There we go. 93 damage. Holy hell, wait. What? Yo, hold up. Look at this chick in the background, dude. Holy hell, she is hauling ass. She is booking it. Yeah, anyways. King's Heat Smash floor breaks, does 64 damage. It's a 17 frame mid. That's a crazy button to just have. That is a crazy button to just have. You know what I mean? So yeah, me personally, as a King player, I don't know the crazy combos where I can do the heat dash. I'm just gonna press that button. That's just my advice. Obviously, you know, have fun with the game. If you want to just look flexing and do crazy combos, they don't have to be like the best combos in the game, dude. Like, look, let's see. I'm trying to think what's one I could do. What if you do like this? Oh, that wasn't a combo. That wasn't a combo. But yeah, you can do like some crazy stuff, man, I'm sure. I'm just not that good. So I'm just gonna press Heat Smash, personally. But do keep in mind, the chip damage on block is really good. It's really, really good. Do I have him set up to block? Yeah. So look at this stuff, man. Like, you see that? It's just burning away his health bar. You get it? Burning, because I'm in heat, so it's burning. Anyways, you know, it's good to have it for the chip damage, but eventually, yeah, you should probably cash out and, you know, press your big damage button. Whether for you, that's a combo, where you go into your heat burst. Oh yeah, by the way, it doesn't work in combo. You have to already be in heat, or else it won't work. You can't go into heat from combo, unfortunately. I think that would be really cool. I mean, you can do that, but I'm not sure if maybe that's the play. I'm not sure, man. I don't know. It's new. We're all trying to figure it out. But yeah. What I was trying to get at though is if you choose to stay in heat and make more use of the chip damage, you can use King's throws, a lot of them, a lot of different throws that King has to regain heat. And you'll see the green flash up there on the menu. Every time I input one of these throws, see it flashes green. It's not all of them, but it's most of them. Muscle Buster even. The RK throw. Dude, that chick in the background is freaking me out, man. I cannot lie. For some reason, yeah, Rock Bottom doesn't. And then, oh yeah, the Pedigree. Oh, I lost it, damn it. But yeah, Pedigree refills it too. It's not as easy for King to just stay in heat forever. Someone like Lee. Lee is really good at that. He can just stay in heat for pretty much as long as he wants, as long as the Lee is hitting stuff. But the only other thing that King gets is he gets an armored version of Jaguar Sprint. So that's this here. If he's in heat, then he's armored during this entire thing. And the only way you can get him out of it is either hitting him with a low or grabbing him. If you don't do one of those two things, then you're taking a mix-up. He can hit you with a mid, or he can RKO you. And while he's in heat, he can actually... Oh. Yeah, while he's in heat, he can do stuff like that. It's good stuff. But yeah, I think that's about everything. Trying to think. Let me look at my notes here. See if I missed anything. Oh yeah, counter hit throws. Counter hit throws is a big thing to consider. Muscle Busters are a really good one to just throw out, because you can do it pretty fast, comes out pretty fast. Yeah, it comes out in 11 frames. If you're good at giant swing, like you can buffer it after a jab, like that, that's 10 frames. It's as fast as a jab. If they press and they get hit by one of these throws, then you get a counter hit throw. And knee has already said that this is basically unbreakable. The reason why is because usually if I just, oh, well, running 4 again. If I come up to king and I do Shining Wizard, he has 20 frames to react to that. He has a 20 frame window that he can break out of that throw. But if it's a counter hit throw, you'll hear, let me see if I can make him, well, just jab. Okay, seems like it'll be annoying enough. No. I'm trying to get it. Wow. I don't know. There it is, counter. Usually you get a sound effect, but I saw on the left side of the screen, I saw this counter button light up. So maybe I was already getting it before and just didn't realize it. But yeah, usually in game, you'll get like a sound effect that you got the counter hit throw. If you get the counter hit throw, it's not 20 frames anymore. It's now, I think it's 8 frames. I know it's less than half of what it used to be. Knee claims that it's unbreakable. So yeah, very strong stuff. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. One more thing for my king players, just to help you guys out with practicing. I've been doing this too. Come down here and set your wake up in practice settings to not set. And then you can just knee king in the face and just practice hitting those throws here. Practice like your giant swing. Practice your TJ twister. Practice doing it after jabs too. And if you can't blue spark him, it's fine. It's a little bit of bonus damage, but just making sure that you can at least get the grab. So you don't want to be doing stuff like that, like what I just did there, the forward 2. Or wall standing 2. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, maybe subscribe. Don't know how much Tekken 8 content I'll be doing, but if you guys want to see more Tekken 8 content, please let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great day, great night, wherever you are. Hope it's